more powerful about that than any amount of research I could ever do. Right? So that's like the ultimate credibility. It's not just I know about it or I think about it, but I've done it. And I can share with you how to do it. So thinking about who do you work with, or this could also be, who do you want to work with? What population really excites you? And getting as specific as you can here is really useful. If right now, maybe it's a more general thing. You're like, I want to work with women from ages, 20 to 45. Okay, great, start there. What is their biggest problem? What are they struggling with? What's the obstacle that they perceive to be in front of them? Like in this example of, these people who are working out all the time, but they don't have moments to do a restorative practice. Like, okay, maybe you're working with CEOs and executives who are really busy in their lives and really stressed out. Their problem is that they really need to relax, but they don't know how, and they can't seem to make it happen. So what is this demographic's biggest problem? And then what are you going to do to help them? So this is like also this question of what's the transformation that you're creating? You're taking them from stressed out and overworked to calm and relaxed. That would be one example. So from point A to point B, where are they going? And what's the result and outcome that they get? So that's what we just talked about. What's the arc of the transformation, and what do they end up with that they really want? So you'll notice in all of this kind of languaging, in the first part we're talking about mission, we're coming from you. Your personal story, your personal feeling, your personal assessment of the world and how it could be different. And this is now more coming from that other side. And when you find my passion, my purpose, my expertise, and a group that would really benefit from that and values that and needs that transformation and support, then you have a really synergistic combination. Then you know how to message what you do to speak directly to these people. So like the other day I was walking on Grand Avenue in Oakland, and there's a sign for like a Chinate Song practitioner, because they do like massage on the internal organs. Now let's say you're someone who has digestive issues. If it says, digestive specialist Chinate Song, I'm like, oh, well, I've got stuff in my intestines. She's going to be able to help me through this internal organ massage. Now let's say I'm struggling with infertility and it says pelvic health specialist. I'm be like, oh, I need to go to her because she's going to help me with my uterine issue. Or let's say it says back pain management. She needs on. I'm like, oh yeah, I've got that. So it's like like a neon sign you're flashing at people that then they're like, oh, they're speaking to me. And that person's credible for that. That's their specialty. So this is about getting more specialized. So when you go narrow and deep, you actually attract more people than if you go shallow and wide. And it's kind of counterintuitive. But again, if it's just Chinate Song, I'm like, I don't even know what Chinate Song is. Never heard of that before. But if it's like pelvic health, oh, if it's back pain management, oh, that's me. It speaks to me. Right? So I'm just going to give you guys maybe like a couple minutes just to